Hello everybody, this is Fenwin here, and today I wanted to create a normal easy game walkthrough for play with me, and the reason is because I want people to experience the story that the developers and the team has gone through to make this game a reality. So I'm not going to show any secrets. I'm not going to show any Easter eggs. I'm basically making this so that people who are having difficulties in certain rooms can progress and carry on with the story. But to kind of preface this, I would like for you all to try to play the game at first. Try to give it an authentic experience. Experiencing the puzzles and the story are the main elements of this game. So I mean, of course, some puzzles will be hard, but if you get stuck like I did in one scenario, having a little strategy guide or a little walkthrough does help to get you past that certain point, so then you can go on. Like for my example, I got stuck somewhere, so I did find help from another YouTuber, and because of that, I was able to get past the room, and then I was able to get through the rest of the game fluidly without any further help. But if anything, to kind of put this video into perspective, I'm going to kind of just run through the room at first while explaining what I'm doing through the room, and then at the end of the room, I'm gonna give a quick summary of it. So I'll put links in the summary as to where I'm starting in the room, and then I'll put another link after that for those who just want a quick summary of that room, so they can so you have both choices of seeing how it's done, and you have the choice of just hearing how it's broken down quickly. So with that said though, even though I am giving a visual and quick audio explanation, not every room is going to be the same configuration as what you're going to see here. So expect randomness. And also I would say expect maybe some updates and changes from the developers of this game. And I'll try my best to try to follow with that. If enough people are interested in for me to update my information on this, I'll be more than glad to do that to help people progress through the game, to experience the story of this game right here. But with all that said, with this game, I would suggest to have a notebook and a pen and pencil, so that when you get to certain parts and certain puzzles of this game, it'll be easier just to kind of write stuff down, unless you have like a solid memory. Like if you're like one of those professional pie competition people who could know almost the whole sequence, if not the almost the infinite sequence of pi, then you may not even need it. But I suggest it for those who have a bad memory, just like me, because once I go beyond 6 numbers, I have a hard time remembering them. So I do want to mention that the developer of this game is Irem. They and their team did a great job. IQ Publishing are the publishers of this game. So for all the people who were involved in making this game into a reality, I give my appreciation to y'all, because this was a good game. And I'll go to specifics as far as my appreciation unfolds at the end of the game, so I can give the proper people the credit that I want to give to. So let's get the show on the road. I've dilly-dally enough. I've said what I want to say, and let's get this game on a roll. So as I mentioned, I'm going to start this game. New game is going to be a normal game, and I'm going to do an easy. As far as the other two difficulties, normal and torture in mine, not quite sure how different those will play out, but I would assume they would be almost the same, with a couple of different elements to make it a little bit more complicated. So here I'm holding escape to kind of go through the cutscenes here to get to the first room. So in this first room right here, what you want to do is
Rain.
kind of go through the dialogue, move your hand around until you see some question marks.
Today is your birthday.
There we go. And that will progress to this introductory cutscene right here. I mean, there was the 3 prior to this, but there's this one as well.
This place?
So you're kind of given some type of, if you want to, you can activate notes to help you get some guidance. You may not see it because my face might be blocking it, but in this corner up here, there's going to have like a little question mark and some help right there. Alright, so I'm just waiting for my hand to pop up to see the interface. So here we go.
I have been chained to some pipe.
Let the
I can
dialogue run
only
through.
look at something from far.
Follow the task, any task it gives you to help you progress. So in this first part, get out of the shackles, find a piece of paper. What you're going to need to do is kind of just change your perception on your perspective on this, and you should see a 5-digit code. I got 80781.
Code for the chain.
Oops.
Correct code.
I memorized that wrong. 80781.
Code for the chain.
I did it
Code
again, didn't I?
for the chain.
There we go. So, alright, so with that done, the next step here is that once you're out of the shackles, you want to find your matches, your phone, a key, and a cloth. So, here are your matches.
Some of it is.
Here's the key.
You should take it with you.
So, with this in mind, your stuff is not going to necessarily be configured in the same way. So let's bust out the
How
matches.
can I use this?
Oh, there's the cloth.
It's my car cloth. It's used to distribute
I'm
wax.
gonna use the match to
I
help
always take care of
help
it.
me find the
Nearly
phone
okay,
here, because
but
you need the phone. There's the
phone.
phone.
Thank you, God.
Little jump scare.
Let's
So
hope this phone
with the
works.
phone, you need to find a pin to it. In order for you to get the pin, you use your cloth, and there's gonna be a little blood spatter up here. Just use it, wipe it off, and you should get a 4-digit code. For me, I got 4593.
I need PIN number.
So enter that to your phone.
I need to
It'll
call
open up your phone.
112 for help.
And let's see, you get a little
Received a
text.
new text
I
message.
think that text is just...
It's from Patrick Clark.
Alright, so not really necessary for this room, but you know, it's there for roleplay. So next you want to go to Notepad, and in Notepad you're going to get a 4-digit code in there. That 4-digit code is going to be the code to your keypad. So 3717.
Electronic lock. Great.
Alright,
I will now be able to
so my
leave the
summary to
room.
room number 1 here. To get out of shackles, find this piece of paper. That piece of paper is going to have a 5-digit code. Use a 5-digit code to get yourself out of the shackles. Then after that, find some matches, a phone, key, and a cloth. What you're going to do is the cloth, you're going to use that to unveil the blood spatter here to find a 4-digit code. Use that 4-digit code to open up your phone. And once you open up your phone, you will go to your notepad in your phone. There's going to be a 4-digit code in there. Use that 4-digit code to get the keypad. But I did forget to mention though, use your key.
How can I
Open up this chest. You're going to
It's
need this
opened.
fluid. This fluid is going to be needed in the next room. Alright, so here's room 2. You're going to have a call. That's just going to automatically happen.
Hello?
Play with me.
Who is this?
Now, you could play the roleplay to it. I think you could hit escape just to cancel the phone call.
What the-
I'm not going to mess with it
Who was
because
that?
I'm just going to do just a legitimate as if I'm doing the role playing, and I'm going to do the 2 optional things for this game. So for room 2 though, activate that, move this box. You're going to have to find 8 digits. There's going to be 4 pieces that you have to find to fill out this keypad over here. That's going to be the first part of it. Now, from the previous room, you're going to have this purple stuff. Put it into the
idea.
brazier,
I could
pull out
do
some
with
matches,
flame.
and
Nearly okay, but nearly okay.
Light the
but I'm
match.
not nearly.
use that match to light
At
the
least
brazier.
now I have more time before I freeze.
What's going to happen is going to cause this to change color, and this is going to be the next 2 digits of that keypad. So in this instance, I got 1 3. So this is where I'm going to start writing down stuff because you need 8 numbers. I'm just really slow, not slow. Well, I'm just not good at remembering 8 numbers. So 0 6 1 3. So next we're going to go. We're going to need to open up this chest. And in order to do that, you need to find a piece of paper that has a It's going to be this piece of paper right here. It's going to have a 5-digit code on it, so zoom up into it, and you'll see 5 digits, 48649. 48649. It's going to be a little jump scare.
The chest has a keypad. You need it. Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be the third series of your 8 digits right there. So for me, it's going to be 58. And then next is you're going to need to find those last 2 numbers.
Nearly okay.
And all you need to do is go over here. I just light the candle so I can see more. But you're going to have to just basically just take this door, open it up, and your last 2 digits are going to be right here. So for me, it's 26. Now optionally, you could take that key you just found, open this chest.
The chest has a lock. Okay.
You take the syringe from it,
with you.
and just follow the objectives so that the game just basically just doesn't bug out or glitch or anything.
It's only a beat.
And I should definitely give this phone a call here, just so that the objectives there are complete and that the game doesn't do anything weird.
It's breaking up. The reception is.
Okay.
There must be another.
So now that you have all
Maybe I'll
4
try
digits,
again later.
put them in
Electronic
order
lock.
from
In
left
this
to right, I
keypad,
would say.
I can enter a code. Then I
So
should be
in this
able
case,
to
it's going
open
for
the
me to
door.
be 06135826.
Great.
Alright.
I will now be able
So
to
summary
use
of
the
room 2 here. Move this box, get those 2 digits, light the brazier with the purple fluid and match to get the next 2 digits. Find a piece of paper, get the 5 digits from that, open up this chest, get the 5 and 6 digit, go over here, slide this closet door open, and your last 2 digits are going to be right here. So let's move on. Alright, so to kind of talk about room 3 here, you have a optional thing that you can take care of, or you can completely ignore. In this scenario, I'm going to take care of it. So it's saving Patrick, basically. So what I like to do is just kind of go through the evidence, click it through all of it.
It's my ship.
I believe it's going to activate some text later on.
The chest has a. Is this Sarah's
So
strand
once,
of hair?
make sure you pick up the
I hope
ultraviolet
I'm
light
wrong.
because you need that for the other rooms you're going to go through. There's going to be a key somewhere. It's going to be either on the shelf or on the desk. For me, it's going to be on the desk here. So I'm going to use that
Can
key.
I use-
I'm going to open this up. It's going to be a phone call for roleplay. I'm just going to let it roll out.
Robert? Robert Hawke?
Clark, thank God. We've had an accident. I don't know where I am and what happened to Sarah. Call the police.
Robert, I can't.
What are you talking about, Patrick? Call the police, God damn it!
In a minute, you will get a text message. Find this code. Help me.
What text message? What are you talking about? Patrick? Patrick? Hello?
Alright. So how this is going to work, this event's going to start right here, help Clark. You need to get to the computer and find a code and do a phone call, and that will save Clark. In order to get that rolling, first find the code. What you do is go open this jar. Well, move this jar, because I mean you'll get a text. The text will tell you some clues as to what things you need to look at to basically solve this. It's going to say jar, pillar, wood, and throw some names out there and such. Now this piece of paper thing is a little tricky. Sometimes it pays off to look carefully. So sure, looks like 4 digits, but it's actually going to be 5 digits. It's going to be random. In this case, I got A, B, C, and I think it's going to be C1. This is going to be the first part of the code you're going to need for the computer. So A, B, C, C1. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get your cloth and you're going to wipe this off.
Magnifying glass.
Right.
It enlarges
So
the
then you're going to
picture
get this
quite well.
magnifying glass from this. You may not necessarily need it, but in this case it's going to help me. And with the magnifying glass, you're going to use it. And for me, it's going to be 4, 6. So A, B, C, C, 1, 4, 6. But before you go to the computer, you need to turn it on.
Power on.
That switch will turn the computer on. Click on the computer, turn the power on, go to this button, and you're going to go until you find calibration. So hit enter on that, and then hit the down and right arrow to quickly calibrate it. So where it says vertical 0, 0, horizontal 0, 0. And then once you get that, just hit escape, And then for this username, it's going to be admin. Password ABCC146. Alright, so with this, type in help, hit enter, and then hit ls, hit enter. And then to save Clark, type in CAT space Clark.txt. That's going to give you the code
which
to
can
save
help Clark. No,
and
he
then
just needs
basically
to call me.
roleplay, and then hit escape.
Robert,
I've got the code. 4521.
wait. 4, 5, 2, 1. The timer has stopped. I owe you one.
Roll.
The battery in my phone is running out. It's best I save it.
Hold on. Explain to me what's going on here. Patrick? Hello? Has his battery died? Damn it. It looks like mine is running out too. It's best I save it.
Alright, so there you save Clark. But to get to the meat and potatoes of this, to get out of this room, you can go back to the computer, hit CAT space data.txt, and this is going to give you the first part of your code you're going to need for the keypad. So in this instance, it is for me, it's going to be 4391. Alright, so escape. Then the second part of that is going to be on this wall. So use your ultraviolet light, and for me it's going to be 709. So 7-digit code. Go to the keypad.
Electronic lock. In this
439
keypad, I can enter a code.
709.
Great.
Alright.
I will now be able to leave the
So
room.
for summary for room 3, if you want to do the optional part, you have to touch stuff. You have to use the key to open the chest, grab the magnifying glass, and then go through, find the behind the jar, find the words for the first part of the code for the computer, and then on the pillar, the second part of the code for the computer, just use the cloth to wipe that off. Go to the wood over on the side, move it over, put the power to the switch to the computer, go to the computer, calibrate the computer, and then admin on the username. The 7 digits that you find from the paper behind the jar and the number on the pillar is going to be your password. And then you'll hit help, hit enter, and then ls, enter, and then to save Clark, CAT space Clark.txt to get the password to save Clark, exit out the computer, save Clark, or for the part that you need for the keypad, you type in CAT space data.txt, and that's going to be the first part of your password. Escape the computer after that, and then go over here, ultraviolet light, for the second part of your keypad. You should get a 7-digit code. Put in the 7-digit code, opens the keypad. So let's progress on to room 4. Alright, so this is room 4 right here.
Great.
Basically,
Battery
complete the
died.
task at first.
I have to charge it somehow or change it.
So you're gonna need to find the battery. Alright, so there's the battery.
It may be
It's
useful.
gonna be on the ground somewhere. Go to your backpack. Click on the battery.
How can I use
move it
this?
over towards your phone. And click a hold on your phone.
Battery
So
replaced.
that takes care of that task right there. Next is
The
you're going
chest
to need
has
to
a
open up
keypad.
this
You need a
chest. So what you got to do is just move this out of the way, find this piece of paper, and here it's going to give you a 5-digit code. Basically all you got to do is just block the left half of all of this. So in this case it's going to be 132Z7.
The chest has a
13.
keypad. You need a code.
2Z7.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
And
open.
then this, you're going to get a knife. With this knife, you're going to pull it out.
How can I use this?
You're going to put it into
It's
this
time
guy.
to start.
Slide it to the right until it's done. Make sure you grab the knife because you're going to need a knife later on. Click on this guy. You're going to get a little bag. Hold down the middle mouse button and you should get a 4-digit code from it. And then with this 4-digit code, 0061, you're going to use that on the keypad.
Electronic lock. Great. I will now be able to leave
Alright.
the room.
So for the summary of room 4 right here, put a new battery into the phone, but you're going to find the battery on the ground. You're going to move this piece of equipment right here, find this piece of paper, find the 5-digit code from that. Then you're going to open up the chest, that 5-digit code, take the knife from the chest, do the knife on this guy. Make sure you pull the knife out because you're going to need it later. And then click on the guy. There's going to be a little plastic bag with a paper in it. Use the middle mouse button to drag the plastic bag away from the paper. It should unveil a 4-digit code for the keypad. And then use that 4-digit code on this keypad to unlock it. So let's move on to room 5. Alright, so room 5, what I would suggest is get the cloth and just take care of this jump scare and get your, because you're going to need 6 digits to open this keypad, and this one's going to be the 2 middle digits right here. So find the torch. Once you get that done, there's your 2 middle digits. Find the torch, click
It's
on
a
the torch.
torch from my car. Actually, I never use it.
The next
It
you're going
has
to need to
one
find the
defect.
key for this chest.
Sometimes it
So the key is
turn-
going to be behind one of these portraits. But you know, let's take care of jump
The
scares.
lack of a battery in the torch means the lack of light. I have to change batteries in the...
Alright, so here's the key. It's going to be behind one of the portraits, so you might have to check all the portraits in the room. So after that, take the key from your bag.
How can I use this?
Use it for this chest, and it's going to trigger an event. The event is basically going to be put the battery in your torch, and then use the torch to click on a doll.
Okay, sure.
So
Right
once that
now,
happens,
I
click
can
on
use
this,
the torch.
go all the
I
way,
just need to
find
put
the battery,
batteries in.
click on it, drag it to your flashlight, left click, hold down,
Battery replaced.
click on the torch, and then this little
Shit.
game begins.
What was that?
So you see that, just click on it, and there's only 3 places where this thing is going to show up. And those are the 3 places. So after a couple times, it's you got your code right here. That's going to be done after the event. This is going to appear when the event starts. And this right here is the 3rd piece. That all your pieces right here you need for your key, your code for your keypad. So I got 210268.
Electronic lock. Great. I will now be able to leave the room.
So summary for room number 5 here. What you gotta do is find the torch, find the key. The key is gonna be behind one of these portraits. You just gotta move them until you find it, and then take that key. Well, before you use the key, take the cloth, wipe this down. It'd be easier to do it before the lights go out. Find this digit first, and then use the key. Open the chest, get the battery. It's gonna start an event. Go into your bag, put the battery into the torch, and then pull the torch out. And then you're gonna play this little event click with this doll until eventually this little piece of paper is going to roll out after the event, and then these are the 2 other numbers. So combine these 3 numbers onto the keypad, and you could go on to room number 6. Alright, so it's going to be a phone call. I'm just going to let the roleplay roll out.
As a journalist, you probably have loads of questions. Maybe an interview.
You are the illusion.
You wrote quite a few articles about me. I collected them all. They're great. I'm not sure who's the fan of whom.
Robert! Help! This...
Oh, the surprise jumped out of the box too soon.
Sarah, listen to me.
No. You listen, Robert. If you want to save your wife, you will soon receive a message. Read it carefully. In your phone, you will find an app called Surprise. It just started counting.
Alright, so this room has what I think could be an optional objective by saving Sarah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how to save Sarah, and then I'm going to show how you get out of this room. So basically, to start out, you're going to move this little rock right here. It's going to have an arrow. I believe most of the time it's going to point at this spider. So touch the cobweb. What I do, I just wait till I put my mouse over till it says cobweb. Spider's going to move. Grab
You
this
should
key.
take it with you.
Then this key right here is going to be for this chest.
Doesn't fit.
So get the key out of your inventory, open the chest,
It's open.
and then this is going to show you need to find a 4-digit code. This is going to be the first 3 digits, so 931. Next, you're going to find the other digit by looking on the pillar. So 9318. So go to your phone. You're going to go to menu 8 out of 8. So hit enter on that. And I said it was 9318. Alright, so you solved the riddle, you saved Sarah. But that's just for the optional stuff. I think it's optional, I could be wrong. Then next, to basically get out of here, get your ultraviolet light, find a code on this pipe. It's a code for keypad, 9132. But before you can touch the keypad, you need to turn the valve off, turn the steam off. So to do that, you go to this valve and give it a good old twisteroo. And 95132.
Electronic lock. Great. I will
Alright,
now be able to
so-
leave the room.
Summary for room 6, if you want to save Sarah, move the rock, get the key, open the chest that has a code in it, combine that with this, enter that into your phone on the app that's selected on number 8, it should say riddle, and then once you do that, then go to this pipe. Your keypad code's right here. Enter that to the keypad, but I mean before you do that, turn this valve right here so you can get rid of the steam. Then take this, put it into the keypad, and then you can progress on to room number 7. Alright. So here's room number 7. You're gonna get a phone call.
Robert, are you alive?
For now, yes. Or at least
I'm just gonna let the
hope
roleplay
I-
roll through.
He kidnapped my wife, Sarah.
What? God damn it. Is she alright?
He told me to solve a puzzle. I did it. Do you think he stuck to his word?
I think he did. Robert, my condolences, but we need to get out of here.
What's going on here? Is this the illusion?
Yes, it's all illusion. When we set the meeting up, I thought I'd surprise him.
But it's him who surprised me. He knew I will be there.
The next thing I know, I woke up in a room with a timer counting the time. Robert, had you not found the code, I don't know what would have happened had it not been for you.
Did you try calling the police? I cannot make any calls. This phone can only take calls.
I tried, but I can only contact you.
It's all very bizarre. Sarah was right. I should have left the illusion.
Let's try and save the battery. I'm going to hang up. I'll call you later.
Alright, so with that taken care of, first thing you want to do, go to this valve, give it a good old twisteroo, turn off the steam so you can get access to the keypad.
You should take it with you.
Next, what you need to do is you need to find 3 words to enter to this keypad to unlock it so you can get to the next room. So you just got to do some looking around, just find anything that looks like a word and enter it in there. So I see enter here.
Electronic lock. I need to enter another password.
Here I got sad.
Electronic lock. I need to enter another password.
And then sit.
Electronic
And
lock.
as far as what it's going to look like for you, I mean, it could be anything as far as I've seen here. This will say star. I think this will say butt. This will say lip. This will say pig. This will say rap. This will say era. But it's completely random, and I don't know the full list, but hopefully that helps out if you're in a random situation and you just don't have the same configuration as me. So to summarize room 7 here, basically turn the valve to get the steam so you get access to the keypad. Find 3 words on this crossword wall, enter the 3 words into this keypad, and it should unlock for you. So moving on to room number 8. All right.
Lighter.
Grab the
from
lighter,
Sarah.
grab
It
the
may be
battery.
useful.
What I will do first is just give the valves a good old twisteroo. I know these 2 right here will take care of the steam, so you get access to the keypads. Not quite sure what this one does, but I'm just going to turn it anyways. Next, you want to get the knife out, because you're going to need a knife to cut this cord to get this key. So it's right there. Next, get the key out.
How can I
Use it on this.
It's open.
This code right here is going to be the 4 digits you need on the keypad on the right. So for me, it's 6291.
Electronic lock. Electronic lock. In this keypad.
Am I looking at it wrong? 6241.
Electronic lock. Great.
Alright.
I will now be able to leave the room.
So for the first half summary of this room right here, turn these valves so you could turn the steam off. So this one and that one. I think this one is just optional, but I turn it anyways. Next, get the knife out and cut this key off this cord. Then the key's gonna fall into your bag, so go all the way right into your bag, grab the key, unlock the chest. The chest is gonna have a 4-digit code. Use that 4-digit code on this keypad, and you need to go in here so that you can find some information to open this keypad, because this is where you need to go. But this is just basically you need to get in here to get that information. So on to room 9. Now room 9, ceiling's gonna come down. Basically how to stop that is slide these 2 back right here. You get a 4-digit code, so for me it's gonna be 1621.
Electronic lock. Great.
That's gonna stop the
I
ceiling.
will now be able to leave.
As far as this stuff up here, I think it's just all optional, except that you need this piece of paper right here. This piece of paper, you have to do the whole look back at it, and mine says +31. You're going to need this for going back to the room you're about to go back into. So once you find that piece of paper, you'll just reach down here and go back. So a summary of room number 9. Go to this this cabinet here and go to this vents, open them up, get the code. Enter the 4-digit code to this keypad. And before you leave, get the part of the code for the other keypad of the previous room. And go back to the previous room. So back to room 8. Now the thing is, this is going to trigger a event. So basically, it's going to be pretty much scared illusion game. And what you're going to need to do is pull out your flashlight and just keep on doing this until you hear that noise. And then when that noise happens, there's going to be a 2-digit code that's going to pop up down here. That's going to be the first half of the code you need for the next keypad here, and plus the 2 digits from the room 9. Add those together and you put it onto this
electronic lock. In this keypad I can enter a code. Then I should be able to open the door.
My headset's getting low, so I just got a quick some quick adjustment here. Alright. So 7531.
Electronic lock. Great. I will now be able to leave the room.
To summarize room 8 again, the full summarization, what you're going to need to do is come in here, pull out your torch, play the Scare the Illusion game, and then once you've done that, you'll get this little second part of the code you need for the keypad, and use this code and the other code from the previous room, add those together for this keypad, and that will let you move on to room number 10. Alright, so get your torch out. So what you're going to need to do here is keep the flashlight on the clown. He's going to cause it to go out a couple times, and basically all you have to do is just wiggle the mouse
this torch.
left and right. So this is going to go on for about 30 seconds, I would assume. I guess beforehand, just make sure that your torch is at a good percentage. I don't really have to worry about it since I'm just kind of flying through this without consuming too much power. Alright, so with that, here's the first part of the code you need for this keypad right here. And then you're going to need a cloth for this part. And this is going to be the second half of your code for that keypad. So we got 3168.
Electronic lock. Great.
Alright,
now
so summary for room number 10 here. You have to play keep the clown in the chair, so pull out the torch, keep the torch on, just keep him there. Once the game is over, you get your first half of your code for your keypad. Then afterwards, pull out the cloth, clean this blood off right here, and you get your second half of the keypad code right there. So combine these two for this keypad, and you can move on to room number 11.
Hello.
This is roleplay.
Today is your lucky day.
Pretty sure you
You won
can
10,000 euro.
skip it if you wanted to.
Listen very carefully. You have to call the police immediately. I've
don't
been
let it
kidnapped.
The
I'm just gonna let it
conversation
roll.
has been recorded and played back for the answer machine.
God damn it. It's an answer machine.
Your phone number has been chosen. Please do not hang up. In the next 5 minutes, we will try to verify the winnings.
Freaking conman! Call the police! Who am I talking to, by the way?
Alright. So for room number 11 here, oops. This is going to be optional. The computer is going to be optional as far as I know. For this chest right here, it's optional because there's just a syringe inside of it. But I'll just show you really quickly how to get it. It's not too hard to do. Just go to your phone. And you should have gotten a message from Patrick. It'll say, from Patrick, I found this code. Maybe you can use it. 5349.
The chest has a keypad. You need a code. Okay.
And that'll open
It's
that up
open.
and you'll get a syringe. But in order for you to progress beyond this room, all you need to do is this keypad with no numbers on it. In order for you to make it go from red to green, basically all you gotta do is go to hit escape, go to options, and you'll get this from that right there. So escape, options, go to audio, and you'll go to your music and you want to set that to 0. So escape, 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 go over here, and that turns to green. So a summary of room number 11, all you need to do is to make, in order to make this green, hit escape, go to options, audio, go to music, set that to 0, and then hit escape, 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 and that should turn that green. So let's move on to the next room, which is going to be room number 12. Alright, so here's room number 12. What you need to do is, what I recommend is pull out the torch, activate these 2 candles jump scares, and then after that, go into your backpack. You can use your matches, you can use your lighter. I'm going to use the lighter. And you're going to have to turn on...
I can light up this candle to illuminate the room.
There's going to be 6 candles to light up.
I can light up this candle to illuminate the room.
Come on.
Nearly okay, but I must...
Okay, so yeah, it'll be easier with the lighter still, even though for some reason it likes to just go out on me like that. Okay. Maybe I'm going too fast, not quite sure. Alright, so once you get the candles lit up, what you want to do now is go to this wax shrine, click on this piece of paper, and you want to turn it upside down. It's still the same word, but you want to get this word out of it. So that looks like dot. Then you want to go to this matchbox, use the middle mouse button, pull it down, so dot 82.
Electronic lock. In this keypad. Great.
Alright,
I will
so
now
summary
be
of this
able to
room
leave
right
the
here.
room.
Summary for room number 12. Basically, I suggest pull out the torch, activate the 2 candle scares, get a lighter of matches, and light these 6 candles right here. Then go to the wax shrine, go to this, turn it upside down. This is going to be the first half of the code for the keypad you need. Make this word out right here. For me, it's dot. Next, go to this matchbox. You're going to pull this out, and this is going to be the second half of the code for the keypad, which for me is 82. Combine dot 82, so combine these 2 and enter to the keypad, and it should give you access to room number 13. Alright, so on to room number 13. You get a phone call. This is room number 13, so you'll get a phone call.
Robert?
If you're asking if I'm still alive, the answer is yes.
I'm just gonna let it
It looks
roleplay
like you
and let
were
it roll
right
through.
about the illusion. Why does he kill? I see notes everywhere where someone confesses. I've seen them too. He must be thinking by kidnapping these people, he fixes the mistakes of the justice system.
He doesn't fix anything. He's a murderer.
Until now, he was only kidnapping people who had something on their conscience. Why has he kidnapped us? We haven't done anything. I don't know. I've no idea.
Let's try and save the battery. Bye for now.
The dialogue was a little weird there. The voice actor that does Robert and Patrick is the same person, so it's a little unfortunate that that got a little mixed up, it seems. But for this room, what you want to do is
How can I use this?
just get the matches or get the lighter. Go to this candle over here. Turn on this candle because this will help out.
A candle is burning already.
Then next there's going to be
Have
a
they run out of...
this piece of paper. What you want to do is take it, just kind of zoom in with it, move it around, and it should spell out a word of some sorts. For my case, it's going to be spider, so that's going to be the first half of your code for the keypad right there. Then next you want to go up here, get rid of that jump scare, move this vent, and this is going to be the second half of your keypad code. So spider 57.
Electronic lock in this keypad. Great. I will now
Alright.
be able to leave the room.
So summary for room 13, basically light the candle to help for visual. Get this see-through paper, use it to help you find this word right here. This is going to be the first half of your keypad. Then go up here, move this vent out of the way. So this is going to be the second half of your keypad code. Combine those, enter it into this, and you should have access to room 14. Alright, so here's room 14. You're gonna probably get a phone call.
Nobody's gone this far.
I'm just gonna let
When
the role
you're
play
on
roll
your
out.
deathbed, leave a note.
Why are you doing this? It's not human.
The justice system is inhuman.
If you are kidnapping criminals, what are we doing here? Patrick, Sarah, and I, we have nothing on our conscience.
It's more than this in your case. Although the mere attempt to unveil my identity deserves a punishment.
Alright, so for this room, all you really need to
Follow
do
the
is
light.
just go to this box right here, slide to the side, grab this hammer. There's gonna be 3 blocks right here. So pull out that hammer, hold down the left click, and then just move the mouse left and right. And you need to knock out these 3 blocks. Alright, you're gonna get 4 digits from this. For me, it's gonna be 4054.
Electronic lock in this keypad. Great.
Alright.
I will now be
So
able
a summary
to
for
leave the
room
room.
14, move the box, grab the hammer behind the box here in this hole. Use the hammer to remove these 3 blocks by holding down the left click on the mouse and move the mouse left and right to hammer away. You should get a 4-digit code from this and a 4-digit code into the keypad, and that should give you access to room 15. Alright, so here, room 15, jump scare. Room 15, if I didn't say that clearly. So what you're going to do here is going to be a cassette on the ground.
This is a tape. I rented
Enter
3 days
the,
ago from
go
a
to your
video
backpack,
rental shop.
put the cassette
It's
into the
written-
TV and VCR here. Illusion's going to have a little video. He's going to jump scare you, and afterwards he's going to give you a second half of the code you need for the keypad. So in this case, 82. And then you want to go to this phone over here, and just like an old school calculator, just turn it upside down, and you should get a word out of it depending on what numbers are put in there. So in this case, the keypad code is going to be shell 82.
Electronic lock in this keypad. I can. Great. I will
Alright,
now be
so
able
a
to
summary
leave
of
the room.
room 15 here. Basically, find the cassette on the ground, put it to the TV VCR, get the second half of the code, go to the phone, turn it upside down, get the first half of the code, combine these 2 into the keypad, and that should give you access to room 16. Now there is other stuff here This computer is optional. This clock, I guess, is optional. So just for information. But let's move on to room 16. Alright, so here's room 16. You're gonna get a phone call.
Robert?
I'm just gonna let it roll
Sarah.
play. Just let it roll.
Robert, we don't have the time. I managed to get out. Is this the Psycho's mobile?
Are you okay?
I think so. I wanted to call the police, but I don't even know where I am. Robert, I knew this will end this way. Why did you and this detective take up the illusion case? I knew nothing good will come out of this.
It doesn't matter anymore. We have to think how to get out of here and call the police.
Oh no. I think someone's coming. Oh shit. Patrick, I have to hide.
What? Patrick?
So
What? Hello?
for this
Has she
room,
seen Patrick?
you want to start out by looking for the key that says a key with Robert engraved. And what you're going to do is just cut that cord down. That key is going to go into your backpack. So go into your backpack, grab the key, open the chest with the
It's open.
key hole in it, and you're going to get a 4-digit code from that. So in my case, it's 1676. Take that, go to this
The
chest.
has a keypad. Okay.
That's going to open up,
It's
and it's
opened.
going to give you the first half of the
There
keypad
is
code that
only
you need in
some
order
note
to
in
get out of this room. But to find the second half, simply all you gotta do is find a clock over here, click on it, and you're gonna notice that the minute hands, the minute digits are off. These 2 digits right here are going to be for the keypad. So in my case, 5529.
It may be electronic lock. Great.
All right.
I will now
So
be
a
able
summary
to
of
leave
room
the
16 here. Basically, all you have to do is cut down the key that is engraved with Robert. Use that key to open this chest. You should get a 4-digit code. Use that 4-digit code to open this chest. Get a 2-digit code. So then combine this 2-digit code with the 2-minute digits of the clock. You simply click on the clock to activate it. Add those 2 to 4-digit code. Enter the keypad, and that should give you access to room 17. Now, room 17 is a little special. Okay, so this is room 17. I think this room is just a little touchy on how it should work. So what you want to do is just kind of move your cursor over here, activate the clown, let it run across,
Sarah,
and then go to this coffin right here, slide it open, click on the note, and just let it, automatically close for you. You're gonna get a phone
I
call.
haven't killed her yet. Although I should have killed her.
I'm just gonna
for
let the
trying to
roleplay roll
escape.
out.
I know who you are. You've been leading me all this time.
You don't understand anything.
Alright. So then next what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna check on my torch. Right now it's at 83. I think that's okay. You're gonna find a piece of paper somewhere. Jump scare. So there's gonna be a piece of paper. Here, okay, it's on the screen. And what you're gonna do is kind of look at it. You're gonna have to turn it upside down, and there's gonna be a word that are within these characters. So for my case, it's evil. That's gonna be the first code for the keypad right there. So once you discover that, next, just get familiar with your hotkey for your torch. Then you're going to get the hammer out, and you're going to break this block right here with it. You're going to play an event game with illusion. And you keep on playing it until the keypad lights up. Now, I got lucky that time, but sometimes it's really picky on how you go about with it. So sometimes I will have the flashlight over him, and it won't even scare him away. So I'm not quite sure what I've done. The few other times I just did things out of order from what I did in that order I showed you earlier. By doing that stuff, hopefully that should kind of just not glitch that encounter right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to need 3 pieces of information for this keypad right here. That first piece of the code is going to be from that piece of paper you found earlier. So this is going to be the first part right here. Then you're going to then look at this description.
Robert Hawke.
This is going to
I
be the
don't
second part of the
suppose this is
keypad
my
code.
gravestone.
And then this right
Date of
here is going to be the
birth
third
agrees.
part and the final part
But
of
date
your
of death
keypad
doesn't.
code.
We have year
So what you're going to do
1999.
is
Unless
Evil 3380.
electronic lock. In this keypad. Great.
And that's the
I will
keypad.
now be able to leave
For some
the
reason
room.
it's still red. I think it should turn green. But and then you open this up. So to summarize room 17, what I would suggest to do is first open the coffin, click on the note, let it close on itself, let the phone pop up, go through the phone message, and then just kind of put your cursor over here, activate the clown, let it run through. Then you want to find this piece of paper, click on it, and then take your hammer, destroy the block, and after that right click to get rid of the hammer, and then whatever hotkey you have for your torch, pull your torch out and play the illusion scare event game until eventually this keypad lights up, and then take that first part of the code, then this part of the code, and then that part of the code, enter the keypad, and that should give you access to room 18. Alright, so this is room 18, so what you basically gotta do is start out by just closing the elevator door. And once that's done, then you're gonna go to these panels and move them until you find a piece of paper. Maybe 2 little jump scares down here, so just take care of that. This doesn't have the piece of paper, but this side has it. So what we're going to do is take this piece of paper, mirror, mirror on the wall. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn it upside down, and then you're going to mirror it. So in this instance, it's going to be mirrored as rock. So take that as your first part of the code, this as your second part of the code. So rock 4744.
Electronic lock. In this keypad, I can enter a code. Great.
Right, so that's going to
I will
activate
now be
this.
able to leave the room.
It's gonna be like a little jump scare. Basically, just use your flashlight and take care of it. So a summary of. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I get to the end where the hallway is showing. You just have to enjoy this little trip. That might be for bonus material, Easter egg. Not quite sure. I haven't explored that yet. Okay, so that time, usually there's like an illusion that'll pop up here. That time I got a clown. So I don't know if I've done something different. Alright, so once the elevator stops, just slide it open, and it's going to activate a phone call.
Robert, I managed to escape. I called the police. Don't touch.
Patrick? Damn it. Something's disconnected us.
Alright, so to summarize room 18, close the elevator door. Open the 2 panels here and here. One of them's going to have a piece of paper in it. Basically, for the piece of paper, turn it upside down and then mirror it. In this instance, it's going to be rock. So the first part of your code for the keypad, this is going to be the second part of your code for the keypad. Enter that into this, and then you're going to have a little elevator ride. Elevator ride is going to have like a little jump scare. Use your flashlight to take care of it. And then once you're here, just slide the door open, take care of the phone call. After the phone call, slide it more, and then go to the exit. So that completes room 18. Alright, so this is room 19 right here. You're in a coffin.
Oh God!
Just let the roleplay
Let
roll
me
out.
out, you psycho!
So what you're going to do is,
I have to free myself
there's
somehow.
going to be a nail here on the
I
ceiling
can only
of
look
this
at
coffin.
something.
Just click on it.
With this protruding nail, I could cut
And
ties
then basically
and
just
free
take your
myself.
mouse and just move it up and down like a, a stripper on a stripper pole. Alright, until you're free. And then next what you're going to do is find your phone, find your matches,
It may be useful.
and there should be a cloth somewhere. Grab the cloth, and what you're going to do is you're going to find the blood spatter on the wall, because you're going to need to find the blood spatter, which is going to have a code, and the code is going to be for the phone to open your phone. So here's the blood spatter. Rub it off to unveil the code. Get another match out so you can see it.
Nearly okay, but nearly okay.
And for my instance, it's going to be 8. Oh, come on. I saw 8, 9, but I
Nearly okay,
didn't read it
but-
fast enough. 8963. So pull out the phone.
I need PIN number.
Did I type it wrong?
I need PIN number.
Oh, wait a second. I probably looked at it wrong. I guess I thought that was an 8, but I did not clean it off good enough. Alright, let's try this one more time. That's a 9963.
I need PIN number. Phone number.
Okay,
I need to
so
call.
open the phone. Event's gonna happen.
Robert,
Let it
where are
roleplay.
you?
Just let it
I'm in
roll.
a coffin. I passed out. Sarah called me. She ran away. She said it's you. Why, god damn it!
Calm down. You have to trust me. It's all a bit complicated. The police are here with me. We're searching the rooms.
I don't know.
Maintain phone reception. We will trace you this way.
So there's gonna be a game here. Basically, you just take the phone, and you're just gonna try to get 3-bar signal until it makes a little whip noise. All right.
Don't move! Put the gun down! Open up the coffin!
And then once you open the coffin, just click on it and slide it to the right. You're gonna have a little hand that's gonna reach through, which is Patrick.
Robert, we finally got him. I'll help you get out. I'm not sure. You should be watching this.
Alright, so for summary for room 19, take your bounded hands, click on the nail, just move the mouse up and down until you're free. Get your phone, matches, and cloth. Use your matches to find the blood spatter. Use the cloth to remove the blood spatter. And then once you find the code, a 4-digit code, enter that 4-digit code into your phone. You're going to get a phone call, and then after a phone call, it's going to be a little game where you just have to basically get your reception at 3 bars by moving left and right. And then once it's over, slide the coffin door open, hand reaches out, click on the hand. And that completes room 19. So I guess this is going to be... So room 20, the most difficult room. The only thing you can do is just left click and grab on the mask and slide it down.
I begged you not to write about illusion, but you
Just let it
and this
roleplay.
bloody detective. I loved you. That's why I tried. You were meant to choose differently. You always wanted to discover who the illusion is. Now you know. Treat it as your birthday gift.
Can't believe her. Now, as far as different endings, I think if you look into the opening screen menus and stuff, there should be 5 different endings. But that's just random information. But I do want to give credit to this team right here. I won't be able to pronounce most of these names, but Pianta, Kevin McLeod, they all did a great job making this game. Thanks to Irem, their whole team, the IQ Publishing, making this into a reality here. It's a pretty good game, pretty good. So hopefully this guide right here was used to help people get through difficult rooms that they just can't get through, so that they could continue the story and learn more about what this whole story is about. Other than that, that's just the walkthrough here for an easy, normal game. But if y'all want to see additional content, like if you want me to do the Easter eggs, if you want me to do the bonus material, find the other endings, find all the bears, find all the notes, find all the illusion appearances, and I'm sure there's like some other things I'm forgetting to mention here. But if you want me to do any of that, just leave me a comment, let me know. The more people I get that are more interested in it, I'll definitely do it. And here is just like a little end of the game, just a little fun thing as far as I know. I don't know if it actually means anything or if it leads to anything else. So make a wish. And then blow with all your strength at the screen. Which actually means just blow into the microphone. So I'm going to try not to destroy y'all's eardrums with this. Sorry if any eardrums blew, but that's how you take care of that there at the end. So, great game. Thank you for watching this, and I would definitely like to hear some feedback. So comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. This is Finwin. Bye-bye.